we're gonna make this into this. Watch carefully. See? I just did it. Now this one's on that side and that one's on that side. Ta-da! Now I can be done with this video. Actually, we're gonna just cut this one shorter. Sorry to break all of your expectations. So first, you gotta have this thing and that thing. Preferably this thing has millimeters on it. It measures millimeters. Then you have these. Something to rub ink all over. Then you have these. And these. And these. This one has to be broken in half. Oh, but now it's broken. So we throw that one away. Then we take our pen and swipe all those to the side except for this one. And we take everything apart. And now here's the trick to chopping pens up to the right size. Get it right there. Okay, so get our measuring thing. If you see this here, this is a millimeter right there. And this right here is all lined up perfectly. So the white ink cartridge has to be 1 millimeter less than this outer plastic piece. So that, then you can just chop the outer piece to however long you want, and then you just make this piece a millimeter less, and then you got that. Oh, and the other thing is you want to keep this side. You can throw that side away, but you definitely want to keep this side, and I'll get to that in a moment. Also, one more thing. You can't cut it shorter than this piece, than the spring holder, whatever you call it. So that's the shortest you can make it. I'm gonna make this one a little bit longer. So just choppy that here. Oh, and there's ink inside. Who would have thunk? Good thing we have these things. So now, since we have these things, you can actually just throw this end away, unless you want to keep it. So, bye. And then, see, look, ink, and now this is all ruined. Good thing it's only a paper towel. And you just do this then. You twist it around in here, and pull the ink out. If it's cold, then you can take a lighter and run the lighter, or a heat gun, or even like a hair dryer, and just heat the end up here, and the ink will run a lot faster and it will come out nicely. And you just wipe it all clean. My hands are all inky, see? Ugh. And then you're done with that. Now you cut this 1 millimeter longer, which on average it's about, oh, gotta use this side. It's just about longer, a tiny bit longer than that piece there. So that's what I normally do. I just chop it. I normally just chop the pen outside this blue tube here. I normally just chop that a tiny bit longer than this whole thing, because then I can always trim it down a little bit, and it's almost exactly the right measurement. Even though I just gave you a millimeter, some pens are different, and it might not always work the same. So the next thing we're going to do is I'm just going to scrape these words off here. So then it looks nicer, maybe. Then you just stick the spring on here. You plop it in. Actually, pull that off and put this on the other end. And now this is the tricky part. Sometimes it doesn't work, but that one went in nicely. I just push it down, straight down, and punch it, and you just get it up where it's snug up here. So then you can put this in here, and then you can put that on. And sometimes, so if you look real close here, you can see the pen, the end sticking out, and that already means it's not going to work because it doesn't even click. So that means you cut the pen ink cartridge a little bit shorter. I'm just gonna trim off a tiny bit each time. I don't know the measurement. And then clean out the end with a toothpick and wipe it all nice so it doesn't get the inside of the pen all gunky. And then pop it on, and there. And I always like to just chop stuff a little bit longer than it can be, because you can't make it longer, you can only make it shorter. So now there you have it, a nice little pen. Wait! Doesn't that look ugly? I also like to chop this off. Hey! So, there you have it. Well, one thing I like to do is I actually like to I like to just chop a little bit out of here, and we'll get it on the other side. There we go. And it clicks nicely, and it writes. So, ta-da!